Hello and welcome to this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. For the news first team, I'm Shalini Ratnavira. We start off with a look at your local news. The Ministry of Education said that 1 in 5 students entering first grade is affected by malnutrition. Deputy Minister of Education Madhura Senaviratna said that officials will be assigned to oversee the government's nutrition program to address this issue. The minister added that irregularities in the current school nutrition program have been identified and corrective measures have been put in place. The United Nations says it is ready to assist in the government's efforts to uncover hidden assets. This was stated by Marc-André Franch, resident coordinator of the United Nations organization in Sri Lanka, during a meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Vijitha Herath. The resident coordinator emphasized the importance of Sri Lanka working closely with the United Nations Peacebuilding Commission in New York and reiterated the UN's full support for the government's efforts to prevent corruption and fraud, including providing financial assistance. During the meeting, France praised Sri Lanka's humane treatment of the Rohingya refugees rescued off its maritime borders, highlighting the country's commendable approach. Furthermore, Marc-André Franch mentioned that the UN Secretary-General is expected to visit Sri Lanka by the end of the year. Minister Vijitha Herath noted that the historical event of Sri Lankan citizens electing a new government free from racial and other differences during the recent elections was a significant achievement. He also stated that the government is working on promptly returning land to its rightful owners in the northern and eastern provinces. The minister also requested the UN's cooperation in increasing the recruitment of Sri Lankan Armed Forces personnel for the UN peacekeeping forces in the future. An attempted shooting was reported in Indurua, Koskoda this morning. Police said 2 suspects entered a house and attempted to shoot the resident using a 9mm pistol. However, the homeowner had already fled the scene and the suspects had left the premises on the motorcycle they arrived in. Police later recovered the pistol believed to have been used by the suspects from the house. Further investigations are ongoing.
International news.
An American Airlines regional passenger jet and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter crashed into the frigid Potomac River after a mid-air collision near Reagan Washington National Airport today. CBS News reported that at least 18 bodies had been recovered so far, and 2 sources told that multiple bodies had been pulled from the water. American Airlines confirmed that 64 people were aboard the jet, 60 passengers and 4 crew members. 3 soldiers were aboard the helicopter as well.
Sports news.
Former Australia wicket-keeper, vice-captain and long-time cricket administrator Christina Matthews has been inducted into the Australian Cricket Hall of Fame, receiving her award prior to the opening day of the historic Women's Ashes Test at the MCG. Matthews has played the most test matches for Australia, which is 20, and is equal 6th all-time globally and has effected the most dismissals in women's test history with 58 in a career that spanned from 1984 to 1995. She also played 47 ODIs and was part of Australia's 1988 World Cup victory at the MCG. That's a wrap of this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. Thank you for watching.